goals to eat, I need my seconds. Everything will be okay as long as I got an A for some super sour diesel just for breakfast. They say they bring us some dirt, just tell them to come through. Your partner got that biscotti, tell them to come too. It's gonna be lit in the party, cause what we gon' do is blow a couple bags, and I ain't talking cash. I hope this session doesn't end, cause we're just rolling up, my friend. Some people started smoking, they just looking for a buzz, and then we got the party high as fuck. Hey, I hope this session doesn't end, cause we're just rolling up, my friend. Some people started smoking, they just looking for a buzz, and then we got the party high as fuck. Hey, hey. La 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 la. My weed so loud, it's like I never come down. Hey. A bouquet of wedding flowers get devoured by the hour with the strawberry cough mixed with lemon, yeah, sour, tropicana, banana, gorilla glue, and Maui Wowie. On cloud 99 is where they found me. Alaska Thunderfuck got me up, now I ain't no rookie. Support the community with them Girl Scout cookies. Make sure you leave who you came with, especially if they really out that train wreck. Yerp. We just really tryna catch a vibe. Every day we catch a high. Take a hit and catch a ride. Only with a blow my mind. Mary Jane every time. Favorite girl in the world, ain't lying. I hope this session doesn't end, cause we're just rolling up, my friend. Some people started smoking and just looking for a buzz, and then we got the party high as fuck. Hey, I hope this session doesn't end, cause we're just rolling up, my friend. Some people started smoking and just looking for a buzz, and now we got the party high as fuck. Hey, hey. La 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 la. My weed so loud, it's like I never come down. Hey, break it down, roll it up, light it up, pass it. Break it down, roll it up, light it up, pass it. Break it down, roll it up, light it up, pass it. Light it up, pass it. Hey, I say break it down, roll it up, light it up, and pass it. Break it down, roll it up, light it up, and pass it. Break it down, roll it up, light it up, and pass it. Light it up and pass it. Hey, I hope this session doesn't end, cause we're just rolling up, my friend. Some people started smoking, they just looking for a buzz, and then we got the party high as fuck. Hey, I hope this session doesn't end, cause we're just rolling up, my friend. Some people started smoking, they just looking for a buzz, and then we got the party high as fuck. Hey, hey. La 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 la. My weed so loud, it's like I never come down. Hey. Wake up in the morning and looking up at the sky, I know that it's about to be a good day. Meditating, smoking, linking up with my folks, I'm hoping to get the whole hood straight. I got a lot on my plate, but I ain't stressing, because the goal was to eat, I need my seconds. Everything will be okay as long as I got an A for some super sour diesel just for breakfast. They say they bring us some dirt, just tell them to come through. Your partner got that biscotti, tell them to come too. It's gonna be lit in the party, cause what we gon' do is blow a couple bags, and I ain't talking cash. I hope this session doesn't end, cause we're just rolling up, my friend. Some people started smoking, they just looking for a buzz, and then we got the party high as fuck. Hey, I hope this session doesn't end, cause we're just rolling up, my friend. Some people started smoking, they just looking for a buzz, and then we got the party high as fuck. Hey, hey. La 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 la. My weed so loud, it's like I never come down. Hey. A bouquet of wedding flowers get devoured by the hour with the strawberry cough mixed with lemon, yeah, sour, tropicana, banana, gorilla glue, and Maui Wowie. On cloud 99 is where they found me. Alaska Thunderfuck got me up, now I ain't no rookie. Support the community with them Girl Scout cookies. Make sure you leave who you came with, especially if they really out that train wreck. Yerp. We just really tryna catch a vibe. Every day we catch a high. Take a hit and catch a ride. Only with a blow my mind. Mary Jane every time. Favorite girl in the world, ain't lying. I hope this session doesn't end, cause we're just rolling up, my friend. Some people
My fault. This thing is there's always something going on with this. What's up, y'all? Everybody, what's up? What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back to High Time Sports. I'm your host, Squad. We're gonna talk about the playoff weekend and the horrible quarterbacking skills of these some of these quarterbacks in this game. You know, it's pretty bad. I watched pretty much every single game. I did. I watched every single game this weekend of the playoffs. Jesus. Some of these teams and quarterbacks are horrible. Horrible. Atrocious. There's no way these are the franchise quarterbacks. There's not a chance. I'm sorry. There's just not. Not Derek Carr, not Garoppolo. Especially Garoppolo. He had a 67.4 QBR. 67.4 QBR rating that game. He went 16 for 25. He was a 64% completion. 172 yards. I don't even 6.9 average a throw. Zero. Listen to me. Garoppolo had 0 touchdowns. Old Jimmy had 0 touchdowns and 1 interception. Now, I'm not gonna get too much into it right now. Not gonna, Jimmy Slimmy over here. Brady's understudy, but I'm going to go more down. We're going to start this off with the first team. Oh my God. Oh my God, look who it is. Oh, it's the Raiders and the Bengals. Wow. I called this one, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I even told you, Bucks. That's how I got the Bengals. Carr, it's not it. It's not it. He's not it, bro. I'm sorry. Even though, whatever, his he's still, people are going to say he threw for 310 yards. Yeah, but his QBR was 69. He went 29 out of 54. .7 a throw. Yards per average, he averaged 5.7. He had 1 touchdown, 1 interception. His longest throw was 26 yards with a rating of 69.2. Now, this is for Gerald Tasker, Gerald, the Raiders fan, all the Raider fans out there. Derek Carr is not your answer. I'm sorry, he is not. It's just no way. All right, this should have proved it. And I know everybody's going to say that he did this and all this and whatever the case may be, but nah, that's not true. It's just not. So, I want to say this again, right? Their car is not the answer to their problem. He is not. They need a new quarterback. I'm sorry. He's just not. They're going to say whatever, all that stuff that happened with, what's his face, Gruden, and, you know, whatever. But that has nothing to do with the fact you're a quarterback. You're an NFL quarterback. You get paid for it. You don't put up the numbers. You get 29 out of 54. Your completion rate was 53.7. Better than half, I guess. 310 yards, but you're 60, like, one touchdown, one interception. You have to show up. You have to be the guy to show up. You have to lead that team. You are the quarterback. You are the franchise quarterback. You're pretty much the guy that everybody's looking at to make things happen. And if you can't make things happen, then you got to go. And then it's been year after year after year with you, Derek Carr. Yeah, like Joe Burrow. No, you can go to Joe Burrow. We're going to go stat for stat. He went 19 for 27. Okay. 70% completion. 215 yards. 8 yards. He averaged 8 yards a throw. He had one touchdown, one interception. His longest throw was 31 yards. And his rating was 90.8. QBR of 90.8. To a QBR 69.2. Derek Carr is pretty much, you know, a vet, whatever. Been in the league a while. So, you're telling me, right, that Derek Carr is supposed to be. Now, I like the defense. You guys, they, you know, were down a little bit there, but then they stepped it up and kept them, you know, to minimum the field. The defense, I feel like they did their part. They kept them down to field goals. You know what I'm saying? Or they held them down to what? Their last drives were like 2 field goals. So they did their part as far as holding them. And he literally, I don't know if you've seen that play where the last play, most people probably did, most Raider fans, people watching the game. I don't know who it was. I didn't really pay attention to the number, who it was, but they did a little flat route, a button hook, pretty much, out towards the lines, wide open. Derek Carr throws it and tries to force it, while 3 Bengal defenders are in that. And I understand you're trying to laser or whatever, but you're taking that chance between 3 defenders. Regardless, that guy gets hit from the back, or either side. He was gonna lose that ball regardless. He wasn't gonna get it. So like you caused that game. He could have made a better decision. He could have, like, literally the guy was to the right was wide open, like wide open. It was bad. It was bad. It was pretty bad. But it is what it is. They lost. Bengals won. Joe Burrow. Let me see. Joe Burrow, 19 for 27, 70.4 completion. 215 yards. 8 yards a throw, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Longest is 31. QBR rating of 90.8. Now, I believe that they were going. Okay, hold on. That was not supposed to pop up. Now, they ran off the ball, off of Jacobs. I think if they would have kept letting him get like a little bit more in and more in, whatever. I know he was getting warm back into the games, whatever, being out. But you should have gave the ball. You should have ran the ball more with Jacobs. Yeah, that's my overall opinion. They should have ran the ball more, Jay. Should have forced them. You should have forced them to play more and be more physical. But you relied on Derek Carr, and that, like, you can't, like, Derek, it's just, it's hard not to, you know, talk about Derek Carr, because pretty much, he is the Raiders. You know, I say he's the Raiders, but he's like, you know, whatever, you're a guy. And it's like, I've been saying this for the last 2 years now. He is not the guy. He is not. He is not the guy, yo. Nobody wants to listen to me. Nobody. So, hold on. let's go. Okay. We're here. Alright. There's a lot of things going on right now on my side. I'm trying to get this all right. Alright, let's go. So now Josh Jacobs went 13 carries for 83 yards. That's not bad. Almost broke 100 there. 17 yards off it. Average 6.4 a carry. That's more than 5 yards a carry, pretty much. Really? Longest was 35. So you go off of it. You go off of it. You go off of him, and you rely on the arm of Derek Carr, and it's like you can't rely on Derek. He's not a Patrick Mahomes. He's not an Aaron Rodgers. He's not a Brady. He's not a Drew Brees. It's not any of those. He's like, what can I put this as? I don't know. I can't compare. I'm not even. That's disrespectful. I'm not even comparing to that. Let me see. Maybe like an Alex Smith. Not saying he manages the ball. But it's overall gameplay. Alex Ball was a better protector with the ball, though. He don't like throwing picks. That was not his thing. He was not a pick guy. I'm not throwing picks, so. But better luck next year, Raider fans. Can't really get mad at that. You know, congratulations to the Bengals. They haven't won in, 31 years? It's a long time. Oh, man. Okay. Now we back. Sorry. Getting a little distracted over here on the side. Phone's going off over here. Bengals haven't won in, playoff game in 31 years, so congratulations to Joe Burrow on them. Not gonna lie, it was like I told, me and Bucky had this discussion the other day, pretty much, where I said like their offense is too much. It's too much for Crosby and them. Just they have it in the, they whatever create the pressure enough, but not enough to slow down Jamar Chase. Jamar he had targets, 9 out of 12, 116 yards, 12.9, pretty much 13 yards a catch, 0 touchdowns, and 20. His longest was 28. But he had 3 carries for 23 yards. So you got Jamar Chase, who gets 9 out of 12 targets. He gets 9 out of 12. He catches 9 for 116 yards. Pretty much 13 yards a carry, but he gets 0 touchdowns, and his longest is 28 and 3 carries for 23 yards. Against the so-called Raiders defense, or whatnot, everybody was saying that they're back and they're the front four, whatever. It wasn't enough. Nah, I still blame it on Derek Carr. I still blame it on the coaching for not running the ball enough. Like, listen, he only ran the ball, Josh Jacobs ran the ball 13 times for 83 yards. That's 6.4 yards a carry. So pretty much that's more than, like I said, 5 yards a carry. Why would you go off that? Why wouldn't you just keep running pretty much until it opens up the passing lane. That didn't make sense. Why would you not open up, keep running with Jacobs to open up passes? Because now what happened is Bengals pretty much know you're going to rely on the arm of Derek Carr. And that doesn't work out, bro. It doesn't. I know everybody, whatever. I don't care what anybody says to me. Derek Carr is not the answer. He's not the franchise quarterback for them. They need a new quarterback. That's just it. That's just plain simple. That's my opinion. Everybody does have their opinion, but the guy went 29 for 54, got 310 yards, but his completion was 53.7. He had one touchdown, one interception. His longest was 26 yards. He has a QBR rating that game of 69.2. All right, listen. Okay. We're going to do this real quick because 69.2 rating for a quarterback. That's embarrassing. Joe Burrow gets 19 out of 27. He has a 70.4 completion rating, 215 yards for the game, 8 yards, average 8 yards a throw, one touchdown, one interception, 31 was his longest, and he had a QBR rating of 90. Compared to a vet who is Derek Carr, who's a vet, is supposed to be a vet, whatever, has a 69.2 QBR rating that game. So who people are gonna blame now? Who can you blame? You gonna blame Rich? You can't blame Rich. Rich just came in a year, everything was all messed up. You guys, all that was already tore up, and there's not much you can do. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's out of the question. So who are you going to blame? I put it on Derek Carr. They relied on him. They relied on you. They pretty much relied on your arm to get you there. And like I said, bro, the defense created the stops. When they got them 2 field goals, I would accept that as a coach. Okay, they didn't get a touchdown, but it keeps us in the game, and it kept them in the game. Then he throws that freaking slant to that whoever he threw it to with 3 Bengals around him. Knowing there's a guy who just did a flat, pretty much over to the sideline. Pretty much where the out of bounds lines at. Wide open. He throws over here. That was just like, that's not the smartest thing to do. Even for a vet, he knows that. He tried to force it in there, and it's like, no vet is going to do that. It's force something that is not supposed to be. Like, if it's not there, he probably would have threw it away. But he couldn't because it was 4th down. They would have ran the ball till somebody got open. He stayed in the pocket, didn't create nothing. He literally stayed in the pocket. I don't know if he's seen the 3 defenders or not, but I know you've seen at least one. You know the coverage at least, so you know there's at least 1 or 2. So why would you even, I don't know. Being a quarterback, you should at least know some of the coverage. But it is what it is. You know, they're out. Bengals are in. Congratulations to the Bengals. 31 years since a playoff win. But they're in. Raiders are out. Better luck next year. Get a new quarterback. I keep telling everybody that. Nobody wants to listen to me. Get a new quarterback. Let's see who's next. Who's next on here? Oh. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this right here. This abomination. We gonna talk about this abomination. Oh, good God. That was a horrible. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. At first, I'm like, okay, their defense. You're. If Watt is not 1 or 2 as one of the best pass rushers, TJ Watt. That's one of the best pass rushers in the game right now. It'd be between him and Bosa. And Bosa just went out, but that's who I will pick right now. And, bro, when y'all did, your defense was stopping us at first. I was like, man, we're not about to win this. This is about to be bad. Ben about to come in here and, but then I see Ben throwing this ball, bro. Ben out there acting like he playing flag football, man. He was out there acting like he playing flag football. I know it's his retirement. I know everybody, whatever, but jeez, that was bad. Like, that was bad. Big Ben went for, let me see, what did Big Ben go here for? He went for 29 for 44. He had a 65% completion. That's pretty good, though, 65. for him. 215 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had 0 interceptions, and his longest was 22 with a 92.5 QBR rating. This dude's about to retire. He's like 40. He's like 100 years old, and he's still throwing better than Derek Carr in playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he don't got the movement no more. He ain't got that stability, but still, to go, you know, pretty much your last game in the NFL. Everybody knows it's his last game, and you know he goes out there and tries his best, and he's throwing better than what Derek Carr is. I'd have took him over there. I'd have took him to the Raiders or shit. You know what? Just go to the Raiders for one more year. You're doing better than our guy anyways. Seriously. But he didn't do too bad though. Big Ben did alright. You know, he's a little stiff, whatnot. But it wasn't too bad. Now, Pat Mahomes snapped on y'all. He did. He snapped. Pat Mahomes went 30 for 39. He had a completion rate of 76.9. He had 404 yards, 4 touchdowns. His longest 53. And the QBR 138.3. Jesus. You're telling me this guy's not the best quarterback in the league. That's what everybody's telling me. That this guy's not the best quarterback. Yo, my guy, thank you for the light. Yo, Chewy, thank you for the light, my guy. What's up, man? Thank you for tuning in, bro. You know, I'm right now on your Steelers and on your and my Chiefs right now. Your guys, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know if they were nervous or whatnot. I know the defense came to play, but your offense looked like they were just stressing. I don't know what was going on. I think they were stressing that Big Ben was anybody who you. I like. It's just a big mystery who they're gonna pick up, huh? Who do you think is going to? Who do you think is going to go to Pittsburgh? Because isn't Jimmy is free agent after this year? I'm pretty sure. Garoppolo, he's free agent. I just wonder because y'all backups ain't it. I'm telling you right now. It's just not. Travis Kelce went 5 for 7 on y'all. 21. Yo, that's crazy. He averaged 21 fucking yards in average and 108 yards and 5 receptions. That's crazy. He had a touchdown plus a throwing touchdown. Bro, that's better than Derek Carr. Oh my God, oh man. Derek Carr is under the gun with me right now, bro. Because he is just not it. Derek Carr, you are horrible. Seriously, you just horrible. Derek Carr is not it. The Chiefs, we know where they're staying. They won. But we started off slow. They started off really slow. I don't think you could do that against Buffalo. They're not going to be able to start off that slow against Buffalo because if they do, it's pretty much, I believe it's over for us. I'm not going to say that, you know, but to fight back against Buffalo's offense and they're up, it's going to be hard. And Buffalo's the number 1 defense. So, like, right now, they're the number 1. So, like, it's, well, the Cowboys, whatever, are number 1. But right now, they're out, so it doesn't really matter. Right now, Buffalo will be the number 1 defense. So, there's a lot riding on this right now, so we got to win this game. We have to. We got to win this game. All right. Let's go to the next one because this wasn't too much of a game. It was pretty much a blowout. He had targets to 9 different receivers. That's unheard of. Pretty much 9 different receivers had a touchdown. Like 10. I'm sorry, 10, including the freaking our offensive tackle when he went out there and then threw my man Watt on the ground. He threw him on the ground, something crazy. So Watt was pissed off. He called, that's 10. He had 10 different receivers, bro. He had 10 different receivers yesterday for catches. That's crazy. That's unheard of. You know what I'm saying? That's unheard of for quarterbacks to be doing that. 10 different receivers. That's just embarrassing. We're going to skip this. We're just going to go to the next one because that just wasn't it. You know, that was just a blowout. That game was a blowout. So, where's who this? Oh my God, I don't even want to talk about this one either because, Lord, Lord, I do actually, because Bucky was like, I can't go against Belichick. I told him Bills. I told Bucky the Bills. He didn't want to listen to me. Told you to take the Bills. Josh Allen went 21 for 25, bro. He had a completion rating of 84%, 308 yards. He averaged 12.3 yards a throw, 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, as long as 45. Bro, and he had like 60-something rushing yards. Like, that's going to be a problem for us. Do you understand? Like, we already went through this with this guy already. I don't want to go through this again, but, like, we cannot start off like we started off against Pittsburgh, against the Bills. They demolished him. I don't even know the stats to this guy, the Patriots quarterback. I don't even write them down because it's embarrassing. I should have, but for what? There's no need. It was just an embarrassing. That was an embarrassing game, man. That was just some of these games this week. The best game was probably the Bengals and the Raiders, because the only teams I've talked about so far, every other team got blown out. Patriots get blown out. Pittsburgh Steelers get blown out. Whatever, they're going to talk about Big Ben was old, they still got blown out. Doesn't matter. They got blown out. Eagles, forget about it. I don't even talk about that. That's embarrassing. You let the Eagles beat y'all. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to talk about some of the stuff that's on here. These people said, man, that like, oh boy, if you knew. I tried to look at some of the stuff he was saying about the Eagles, man, because it was pretty bad. It was. Let's go. But you know what? This game, can't really talk about this game. It was a blowout. Bills and Patriots was an entire blowout. That whole game wasn't even worth watching. Maybe for a Bills fan or whatever, but NFL football fans, that wasn't worth watching. So we'll go to the next one. Let's see who's next. So who we got? Oh, we got this. That was a blowout. Tom Brady, 29 for 37, 78.4 completion rating, 271 yards, average 7.3 yards a throw, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, as long as 36, and his rating was 115.2. This dude's like 40 doing this. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? This guy's amazing. He is. Jalen Hurts went 23 for 43, 53.5 completion rating, 258 total yards, average 6 yards a throw, 1 touchdown, 2 NOs. Longest was 35. His rating was 60. He had a 60 flat. Jalen Hurts had a 60 flat. What? Buggy? You ain't gonna defend your quarterback, Buck? Huh? You're not gonna defend that quarterback of yours. Bro, he had a 60. That's crazy. He's worse than Derek Carr. Seriously, he's not the answer for y'all. And don't give me the odds first year. Like, he's just not. I don't know. Y'all might need a new offensive coordinator too, bro. Your offense look kind of suspect right now. Y'all look dead and dry. So, but that's another blowout. Like, these games, you can't even talk about nothing. I'd rather talk about the matchups coming up. That's what I'd rather talk about. I'll talk about this, like, oh man, like, you got the Bill. I'd rather talk. Seriously. Because all these games were just blowouts this weekend, man. Like, let's see who's next. Oh, God. This is actually a pretty good game, but Dak, screwed up. Decided not to hand the ball off to the ref. The ball has to be touched by the ref. Everybody knows that. It pretty much the play doesn't start until he actually lines the ball up himself. Every NFL player in the world knows this. Coach, if you're a fan, you pretty much know by just watching football. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. I don't know what the hell he was thinking not giving that ball to the ref. The first thing he should have done when he slid out of threw that dude off me so fast, ran over to the ref, put the ball down. Everybody by that time everybody should be down in the set position. I get snap it down, boom, knock. Gave it to his center. His center placed the ball. I don't even know. Even when I seen it, I was like, what the hell is he doing? Why did he get? I knew. So once the ref came back and they realized, like, yeah, it's over. It's over. Like, nobody touched the ball. The only person who touched the ball was the center. First of all, you should have just did the Hail Mary. That's my opinion. Should have did the Hail Mary. Might have had a chance, at least with the Hail Mary. You got Lamb back there. You got Cooper. Whatever. You still got Schultz. You know what I'm saying? You had some people back there that could maybe do something for you. You didn't give him a shot. That's on Mike McCarthy too. That dumbass play. Can't blame that all on Dak. But majority goes to Dak for that. You know, if that was the play, if it would have worked out. But it was still stupid. But McCarthy still should have called for that Hail Mary. He should have just did the Hail Mary. Hit the 50-yard line, let him throw 50 yards. You know what I'm saying? Can Dak throw 50 yards? Probably. I don't know. He better be able to throw 50 yards. He's an NFL quarterback. It's embarrassing. But I don't know, man. Maybe they should have just did the Hail Mary and just prayed. Like Aaron Rodgers, he's Hail Mary famous. Seriously. Dude just chucks it. Somehow somebody just always catches the ball for this guy. But you know what? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo was bad too, though. Jimmy Garoppolo had 16 out of 25. Completion rate was 64%. He had 172 yards. He averaged 6.9 yards a throw. 0 touchdowns. 0. He had 1 interception. Long as 37. He had a QBR rating of 67.4. That is trash. That is horrible. It is. That's trash. Like, and everybody's talking about he's this guy and this understudy. That's bad, bro. Like, it is. I ain't do that. See that? I ain't do that. His performance was just poopy. I believe. He missed mad open throws. Schultz, Cooper. Like, Lamb. Some of these guys were like wide open a lot, bro. I don't know. He was just like frantic in that pocket. Like once the pocket starts to collapse even a little bit, he starts to like he don't know. He like gets in a jam. Towards the end there, he started like throwing good. He started, lasering balls in there. But then it was like it was too late for that. Like you should have did that in the beginning. Like you should have did all that in the beginning. You gonna wait to the end when you down and now it's over. Like it's pretty much what's over. That was just stupid. That was stupid, man. That was a stupid game. It was good defense on both sides, though. I like it. The Cowboys right there were a little iffy, but they had their moment. They had good defense, but they could have did better than that, bro. They could have did better. But matter like next year, Cowboy fans, every year is our year, so next year is your year again. So we'll all be not rooting for you again. All right, we're gonna go to the next one. Ooh, who's next? Oh, here we go. Here with the Cardinals. I like the Cardinals. I like Kyler Murray to run all over. Yeah, I do. You got Aaron Donald and all that. I still like Kyler Murray to run all over y'all. Stafford, he's a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback, but if he doesn't have, if Stafford doesn't have a good game, then I don't, you know, they pretty much lost. They pretty much need Stafford, so. But this game, my pick is pretty much Cardinals. Murray has to show up. Murray has to be able to do what Murray does, pretty much get out the pocket when he needs to. Pocket laps, he has, you know, everybody know he can run, so he got the leg move to run, so he just, sometimes he holds the ball just as long as some of these other quarterbacks too. It's like, bro, you gotta get rid of that ball, bro. That's too long. Like, if it ain't there, sometimes you just gotta throw it away and hope for the next play. Like, they started all this whole year bombing, but ended up not doing so great. So it is what it is. Well, my pick tonight though is for the Cardinals. I'm going to Cardinals. I'm gonna take the Cardinals over the Rams. That's who I'm taking. All right, y'all. That's it for today. That's all the predictions. That was all the games and everything. That was everything. Everybody who tuned in, thank you for the like. Everybody, thank you for the like. Tomorrow we'll be back again tomorrow, same time at 5. We're gonna talk about a little bit about the teams, but then we're going to talk about what teams need to do to improve pretty much next year. Like, you know, defensive wise, anything. We're just going to talk about it. Tomorrow's like a normal day to just talk about pretty much anything about sports, what you guys think, what should happen. You know, who do you want as your quarterback, or who do you think should be traded for who and such and stuff like that. We're going to talk about all that tomorrow. I want to thank everybody who tuned in. Yo, my guy, Deadshot, thank you, my guy. Thank you for the like, my guy. Appreciate it. Chewy, thank you for the like. Babe, thank you for the like. Thank you for everybody for tuning in. Tomorrow, though, we're going to come back tomorrow, 5 o'clock,